Before you spend your first paycheck on a laptop for work, let me save you from the mistake almost everyone makes. Buying based on the brand and not on what really matters when you spend 8 hours on video calls. Today I've got something for you. The 10 lightweight laptops that are actually worth it in 2026. From number 10 to number 1. And stick around until the end because one of them costs half of what you'd expect. Let's start from the bottom, but keep in mind, being at the bottom doesn't mean it's bad. It means the most affordable, the one you can buy without draining your account in your first month of work. And that's exactly why this is where most people fall for marketing traps. So let's take it slow. In 10th place, I have the HP 14 with an Intel N150 processor, the no-nonsense entry-level option. When I used it, it felt exactly like what it is, a laptop for the basics, email, documents, browsing, and light video calls. It comes with 8 GB of RAM and weighs about 1.5 kilograms. And it goes for around $250. So far, so good. But here comes the first honest detail of the video, and it's important. A lot of versions make you a promise. 384 GB of storage. Sounds amazing, right? The trick is that it's actually 128 GB of internal storage, and the rest is the memory card they throw in separately. Much slower. It's different. So who's it for? For someone on a tight budget who just needs to get by. Nothing more, but nothing less either. Moving up a notch, in 9th place is the Acer Aspire Go 15. And I like this one more, especially because of its screen. 15.6 inches, truly full HD, so you don't have to fight with glare when you're working during the day next to a window. The version I'd recommend comes with 16 GB of RAM and 512 of real solid storage, not inflated with little cards, and it's around $500, though I seen it on sale for $430. Its camera and microphone are decent. On video calls, you'll look and sound good. The downside is that its processor is from Intel's budget line, so if you push it too hard, like opening 20 heavy programs at once, you'll notice it gets slow. And its battery is one of the weakest on this list. And we wrap up this first group in 8th place with the ASUS Vivobook 16, the affordable all-terrain option. It has a huge 16-inch screen with a 16:10 aspect ratio, which is a bit taller. Perfect for viewing documents and spreadsheets, and it comes loaded with ports, 2 USB-A, 2 USB-C, and an HDMI output. What does that mean? It means you can connect your monitor, your mouse, and your flash drive without having to carry adapters all over the house. It comes with a camera with Windows Hello facial recognition, a physical privacy shutter, and military-grade durability. Prices range from $550 to $650. And up to $700. Now, for the honest detail, it weighs about 2 kilos. For a list of lightweight laptops, it's one of the heaviest. It's the classic utility laptop. It doesn't make you fall in love, but you get a lot of screen and a lot of ports for your money. This is where I'd put my money. You pay a little more than the previous one, but you get a huge upgrade in screen, weight, and battery. These are the ones you really enjoy using every day. In 7th place, the Acer Swift Go 14, your first real ultrabook. It's made of aluminum. It weighs around 1 kilo, and its big draw is the optional OLED screen. Vivid colors and deep blacks make everything look premium. But what mattered most to me for work was its camera. It's one of the few at this price with a high-resolution camera. So you'll look sharp on your video calls, not blurry like on cheap laptops. The keyboard is comfortable and the battery gives you between 9 and 11 hours. Depending on the configuration, it ranges between $850 and $1,000. To be honest, its speakers are a bit weak, and to get that beautiful OLED screen, you have to pay for the higher-end version. Moving up to number 6, we have the ASUS Zenbook 14 OLED, and this one is pure luxury for less money than you'd think. Its OLED screen is simply spectacular, one of the best you'll see in this price range. It weighs just over 1 kilo and comes with Thunderbolt ports for connecting everything with a single cable. And its battery is one of its greatest strengths. It lasts between 12 and 16 real hours. The configuration I recommend with an Intel Core Ultra 7 processor and 16 gigs of RAM is around $1,000. Careful, here's an honest detail. Don't buy it. The cheapest version with 8 gigs falls short, and the budget OLED screen runs at 60 Hz, not 120. Even so, for what it offers, it's incredibly hard to beat. And now, number 5, which for me is the surprise of this group, the Lenovo Yoga Slim 7 and Aura Edition. When you pick it up, you can't believe it. It weighs less than 1 kilo, lighter than a MacBook Air. Built from magnesium alloy with military-grade durability, it handles daily wear easily. What's incredible is that in tests, its battery lasted over 16.5 hours. It features a 5 megapixel camera and face unlock, all for around $850. The downside, it has some odd design details. The camera sticks out a bit, the power button is in an awkward spot, and there are few ports. Moving on. In fourth place in this group, the HP OmniBook Ultra 14. This is the gem, the one you stretch your budget for if you want the best of the best in Windows. Its 3K OLED screen is one of the most beautiful out there today. It's made of forged aluminum, ultra thin, and so quiet you can't even hear it working. Now, I'll be totally honest with you, and here are two important warnings. First, it's the most expensive in this group. It starts at around $1,900. And second, its flagship version uses a Snapdragon processor with ARM architecture. What does that mean for you? Spectacular battery life and a lot of efficiency, and it doesn't even have USB. No HDMI or card reader either. You'll need adapters. In third place, the legend, the Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon Generation 14. If you spend all day writing emails, reports, documents, this is the absolute queen. Its keyboard is simply the best you'll find on a laptop. Once you type on it, it's hard to go back to another. It weighs less than a kilo, is made of carbon fiber, tough as a tank, and comes with something almost no one else offers. All the ports you need, no adapters required. HDMI, USB-A, and even 3 Thunderbolt ports. Its 5 megapixel camera makes you look flawless on video calls. And finally, the battery lasts you all day. The big but, and the reason it's not ranked higher, is the price. It starts at around $2,000. It's a marvel. But for a first job, it's a luxury not everyone needs. And now, the moment I promised you from the beginning. Remember I told you that one of these costs half of what you imagine? Here it is. In second place, the MacBook Neo. Yes, a real MacBook with all the Apple magic for $599 if you're a student and around $699 for everyone else. Read that again, less than $700 for a MacBook? It has the same premium aluminum, the same sharp display, the same smooth macOS experience, and a battery that lasts about 16 hours for working on documents, browsing, video calls, and some light editing. It flies. The honest drawbacks? It only comes with 8 gigabytes of memory, so if you open 20 heavy apps at once, it falls short. Its screen doesn't have such wide color coverage, but as the first laptop to get into the Apple world without breaking the bank, it's simply unbeatable. And we've reached number 1, the best of all for your first job and for remote work, the MacBook Air with the M5 chip. Why? Why do I crown it, even knowing it's not the cheapest? Because it does everything, and it does everything excellently. Its battery lasts up to a real 18 hours. You can forget about the charger for the whole workday. It doesn't have a fan, so it's completely silent, even when you push it. Its build quality is flawless. It comes with 16 gigabytes of memory and 512 gigabytes of storage as standard, ready to last you for years. And its center stage camera makes you look professional on every video call. It costs $1,099, and for what it offers, it's worth it. Now, I'll be honest with you, don't buy it if your job depends on programs that only exist on Windows or if you do heavy video editing for hours. There are other options for that. But for 90% of people just starting to work, this is, without a doubt, the best purchase. And here's my straightforward recommendation, based on your budget and the kind of work you do. If you can stretch your budget a bit and want the best without any hassle, the MacBook Air M5 is number 1. If you're looking for the best price-to-value ratio, the MacBook Neo, starting at $599 for students and around $699 for everyone else, is a home run that's hard to beat. If your budget is really tight, the HP 14 or the Acer Aspire Go 15. They'll get you out of a jam without any fuss. And if you live in Windows and spend your day writing, the ThinkPad X1 Carbon is the best. It's yours. Remember that in the video description, I've left the best deals so you can use the one that works best for you. And that's all.